Hey you guys, I'm back for another movie review. Of course, I went to go see Nope over the weekend. Without telling you everything, I'm going to tell you if you should go check it out. The movie review of the week. Everybody has been waiting for Nope to come out by Jordan Peele. Now, after watching my review, if you like it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more of my movie reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe. Now, after seeing Get Out, everybody was so hyped for his next one, which was Us. I personally did not like Us. I think it was a lot of hype on him and he just didn't, live up to Get Out. So I was a little skeptical about seeing Nope. I knew I was going to see it in the theater. Of course, that's the only place you can see it. But I was like, I'm going to just go in with an open mind. And I was not disappointed. You guys need to check out Nope. It is such an original idea. And we have always been fascinated with UFOs. We have. And with this movie, no spoiler, but with this movie, it's such a creative side of unidentified flying objects. It's such a creative part of it. It's a story that I always compare movies to other movies, and you guys know I do that, especially 80s movies, but I couldn't do that with this. It was such a good idea, an original story, that it was really hard to compare it to anything. It stands in a league of its own. It's the story of two siblings that take over a ranch after their father passed away. You have OJ. Yes, his name is OJ. I don't know why Jordan Peele did that, because he produced and directed it. But you have you have OJ Haywood, which is played by Daniel Kaluuya, and he is a star of Get Out and also played in Panther and a few things. And then you have his sister, played by Keke Palmer. And I personally think you couldn't have done this movie without Keke Palmer. She's so real to her character. She brings everything to life. Daniel Kaluuya, he pulled back on some of his acting because we know he has acting skills. But I think Jordan wanted him to pull back on it to show that, all the time, especially with African American people, we're all not so hyped up and energetic all the time. Sometimes we're really laid back. Sometimes we're really reserved with how we behave, especially with seeing things like this. Because let's keep it real. Without any spoilers, this is about a UFO. So it's just how the story develops is what's going to leave you kind of shocked. It's going to leave you scared and also kind of, thinking about outer space, what's out there. And that's something that even though we don't talk about it, we all want to know what's out there. We really do. We want to know what's out there. And when you see movies that are based on things like that, Independence Day and, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, it makes you think, what is out there? What type of life form is out there? And with this movie, it is going to make you think. And it's going to make you wonder, how would you act? The way everybody would react to seeing something, So I feel Keke Palmer is the one that held this movie together like glue. I love how she is such a wonderful seasoned actress that, because how I feel about kid actors. Kid actors that grow up, they are the best actors. And with Keke Palmer, she's so real. She's so down to earth. And she is so realistic with her response to seeing something that will scare you. Because let's face it, we don't know what we would do. I don't know what I would do. My kids say I would probably be frozen, like froze. I don't know. Where some people that, they'll probably take off running. We don't know what you would do, and you really don't know. It's so funny. I'm like spitting everywhere. Say it, don't spray it. But yeah, you don't know what you would do if you would see something.
You don't know what you're gonna do.
That's why I'm saying you don't know what you're gonna do. So this movie just says like you don't know what you would do if you saw something like that. So that's what I like about this movie. I like that it was so creative. I like that it was something that's so new to us that we haven't seen before, and that's the best part about this movie. I definitely think that you should go see it in the theater because you need the full effect. Now you have some people that I have a home theater at home, I got surround sound, everything. That's cool too. But sometimes when you have people around you, you know, it gives you more effect of the movie. You can concentrate more on the movie because it was a couple of times in this movie where I screamed. You know, lately I've been screaming at a lot of things. I think I'm kind of scary. But, you know, being in that movie theater, being in there, I was just like, ah! I mean, I really screamed and I was hanging on to the edge of my seat. So Jordan Peele, he did his thing. He definitely did his thing with that. A lot of people are, you know, this is why I'm a movie critic. Of course, this is my opinion of what I think it is, but I definitely think it's something that you should see. I would give this movie a 7.5. The reason I couldn't give it a 10 is because I have to be honest with you guys, and you started off like movies do. You started off here, you took me here, you took me here, and just when I think you're about to peak, I kind of fell right here. So the ending is something that I did not expect, but it kept me hanging on. I do feel you could have cut it just a little bit, maybe another 20-30 minutes, because once you already had us pulled in, once we were invested, you know what I'm saying? We're invested. I think you should have just pulled us in. You know, you kind of left us dangling for a minute, and that's the part that kind of, you know, left me. That's the part that kind of made me disappointed towards the end. But up until then, you did your job, Jordan Peele. So everybody, you know, so when people say, should you see it? Yep. So until the next movie, I'll see you next time.